everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Now, I'm sorry I haven't posted for a while. We actually had a bit of a pertussis scare, so I ended up having to get tested for that. I did come down sick within like the time period after the incubation period, but my test came back negative, so I did just catch like a minor cold. I probably should have notified you guys sooner, but that's kind of what happened. I didn't want to be like coughing into my microphone and everything since I don't have all that great a mic and I wouldn't really be edited all that out. So I just didn't post anything. So what I'm going to do is I actually unlocked, I believe, 4 or 5 new decks. So we're going to be doing some theme deck Rampage today. I have the basic red, blue, and green decks. I have Rallying Cry, which I'll get to a little more later, and then I have Destruction Rush. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Destruction Rush, and then I'm going to go ahead and do black and white, basic red, blue, and green. And then finally I'm going to get to Rallying Cry. So Destruction Rush is a dark fighting normal type deck centered around Yveltal, which is one of the 2 mascots of the X and Y series. So since I needed more fighting and dark cards to fill out some decks, I went ahead and decided to go with Destruction Rush, and the next one I get will be the Xerneas deck. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into this and grab a matchup, so I will see you guys in a minute. Whoa, I've never seen that deck before. So I did get a matchup against what appears to be a Curim deck. I have never actually seen this deck in action, so I'm a little bit nervous. So we'll see what exactly we've got going on up in here. Alright, so we led with a Delibird. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and throw down a Timber, and I'm going to go ahead and throw down a Dark Energy. And since I'm moving first, I can attack. Flip a coin. If I search your deck for a card, put it in your hand. Oof. So I don't really want him to be using Icy Wind. So we got Tails. Okay, good. Right, I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to throw Rhyhorn on the bench. And just so you guys can see all my cards, because I've never played with this, well, I've played with it, but I've never recorded with this deck before. So here are all my cards, and here's my Yveltal, 130 HP. It's a pretty good basic non-EX card, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw out the Oblivion Wing. And since I don't have any Darkness Energy cards in my discard pile, I can't really do anything with that. So he's got Numel and what is that? Keldeo. Okay, I guess it's a Keldeo deck. He's got Numel and Keldeo on the bench. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw down the... Oh no, I want to throw down the Darkness Energy onto Yveltal. And I'm just gonna take this thing out before it has a chance to power up. I get Tails, so I can attack next turn, but that's gonna be okay since neither of his other Pokemon are really powered up at all. So he sends out the Keldeo, and so he is going to go ahead and get off of Rising Lunge, but that's not going to take me out even if he gets heads, he's not going to take me out with that. So I'm going to go ahead and Diglett I'm going to put down, and I'm going to start powering up the Diglett because I have Dugtrio. And just so you guys can see, Diglett, and these are all from the base set. Just so you guys know, these are X and Y base. And Tail. Alright, so I can't really do anything else this turn. I can go ahead and search my deck for fighting, and I'm going to take 2 fighting actually, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the fighting energies. I can attach those to Diglett next turn, and I can't really attack, so I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. Yeah, so he's not gonna be able to take me out this turn either. She's gonna use Hugh. Changes up her hands, but that doesn't really hurt me all that much since I drew another Dugtrio. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and evolve my Dugtrio, put down the energy, and I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh! And we get a forfeit from the opponent. He did not like what I was bringing. Alright, so... I guess, since that was kind of a quick game, I'm going to go ahead and grab another matchup. So, you guys sit tight, and I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I got a matchup against the Sylveon deck. This is going to be very interesting. I do like that coin though, the Mega Lucario coin. This is going to be very interesting since I know in the game all of my Pokemon are going to be weak to Fairy, but I don't know if they're going to wind up being weak to Fairy in the card game as well. No, it looks like they're weak to Grass. Alright, so he led with the Shelmet, which is what I did not want to see. Okay, so all of my Pokemon right now are weak to that Shelmet, so I want that gone. I want that gone now. All I can really do is dig out, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it's a Lillipup, it's not a energy card that I could attach to Rhyhorn. So it looks like he's not going to be doing a whole lot of damage to me. Oh, spoke too soon. Excelgor is going to be a problem. Yeah, there we go. There's Excelgor doing his Excelgor thing. This also might wind up being a very short match. Heads, heads, heads. Yes, okay, so I can get Yveltal. That's what I need right now, I feel like, is I need Yveltal out here. Yveltal is not weak to anything he has out here, but he is going to be resisted heavily by that Clefairy, which is going to be a problem in the long run, but I think I can afford to sacrifice off that Diglett. But I don't like Excelgor. I don't like that at all. That is not what you want to see. Okay. Well, the good news is I think I can one-hit KO it. Yeah, I can one-hit KO it as long as I get a hold of... Oh. Okay, so I didn't do any damage to him. That's right. That's right. Ah, yes, that's right. So, I'm gonna have to get through his after image strike attack. If I can't get through his after image strike, I'm gonna have a bit of an issue here. So, I'm gonna have to... And then if I get Tails with Darkness Blade, chances are I'm not gonna be able to do any damage to him. So he just used maintenance. Shuffle 2 cards from your hand into your deck, then draw a card. Okay. What was that? Battle Reporter. It's not gonna do too much. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and use maintenance again. So yeah, that's about all he can do, really. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my potion, and then I'm gonna drop another Darkness Energy and just go for Darkness Blade. So we got heads again, so I'm not doing anything. And I get Tails, so I can't attack next turn either. That's what I was afraid of. So I need to land a hit with Darkness Blade. Like, I really need to. All of my cards right now are evolved Pokemon. I got Malamar, I got, what are these? Krokorok. And then I've got the Girder? Yeah, Girder, right? Yeah. I'm gonna use my roller skates. Please get heads. Okay, so that's gonna be on my bad leg right now. I'm gonna be able to get the heads. Okay, so we got Tails. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed right there. That was my break. So Clefable's gonna do some damage, but it's not gonna be able to take me out. Alright, so I can finally get my Krokorok out there, but I don't have any energy, so that's gonna be a bit of a rough time. So there's Krokorok, Kroka something, and a Dark Energy. And I'm gonna go ahead and... just Darkness Blade it. That's gonna take it out. And I get heads, okay. So I might be able to win here if he doesn't play any more Pokemon to the bench, or doesn't evolve this one, or doesn't do something generally to mess me up. If he plays another energy and uses Pound, I'm going down. Yeah, there's the energy. But I have Professor's Letter, so I'm gonna be okay, I think. I'm not weak to Clefairy. Oh, cool, I got Crocodile. Sweet. Okay, so how much energy do I need on this guy for? So I'm just going to go ahead and take out some Dark Energies. Throw one of those down, and I'm just gonna hit it with everything I got, which is really nothing. Yeah, okay, so I got Tails. Each turn that goes by, yeah, it's just giving him another chance to put down a Eevee. Or any basic Pokemon, really, and a Noibat. So I feel like he's getting a little bit cocky now. He's not really seeing my Krokorok as much of a threat, but once I get Crocodile out there, it's going to be a problem for him. Okay, so I'm going to throw down the Lillipup, and I'm going to throw down the Crocodile, and I'm going to attach some energy, and I'm going to use Bother. And that's actually doing damage for once. Alright, so he can't play supporter cards this turn, which is also going to kind of ruin his day a little bit. See what he does. Alright, so he's gonna go ahead and grab some energy, it looks like. That's bad. Yeah, there's the Sylveon. There is Sylveon. Energy switch. Yeah, so he's powering up his Sylveon. Yeah, so he's not really doing anything to me, but he's healing himself, which is still not ideal. I'm not gonna use knockback. I'm just not. I'm just not. So we're gonna get into a bit of a stall war, it looks like here. Alright, so I can tank up Echo Voice as long as I can throw back something that's gonna hit harder. Alright, so he switched into Sylveon, which means that I can go ahead and just use my knockback and get something else out here, and it's all gonna be good. Alright, great. So I got another energy, and this one can go on the Lillipup. Gonna go ahead and use knockback. It's not gonna do a whole lot of damage, but it's gonna let me switch him out for one of his unprepared Pokemon. And I can still tank up another Hyper Voice. Echoed Voice, now that that's not a threat. Alright. So we put out the Clefairy. Diglett, sweet, okay. We're actually on fairly even ground right now. He took one more of my prize cards, but I currently have a stage 3 Pokemon on the field. He does have Sylveon though, but Sylveon, if it can't take another hit, it's going down to knockback. Okay, Zorora, sweet. I don't know if there's actually a Zoroark in this deck, but if there is, that's gonna screw him up. Oh, I'm poisoned and confused all of a sudden. Okay then. I'm gonna use a potion and I'm gonna play down the Zora, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna, man, what's his retreat cost? 3. I'm just gonna take it down. Or not. Or not. Yeah, okay, so the confusion, just too much. I'm gonna throw out the Lillipup. That's gonna go down to Echoed Voice though, right? Yeah, it's going down. So I think my opponent's gonna be able to take this game here. I don't really have anything to handle it. Both of my Pokemon are easy KOs. Yeah, and there's a Tornadus. This is actually really good. The Sylveon deck is actually a really good deck, so that's gonna be GG right here. This is still kind of like just a weird little fun, interesting deck. It's good if you're like trying to get powerful cards, because there are a lot of powerful evolution cards. So if you have like Grow Candies and stuff in your deck, this is a great deck to go to kind of get hold of Yveltal and a couple of other kind of high risk, high reward Pokemon. Things like Malamar, Zoroark. Oh, what is that? Easy, cool. So it's kind of a fun little deck, but it's not anything like competitively superior. So just keep that in mind, but it's still a really cool deck. So Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.